topics. Prescott Valley Chamber of Commerce, I'm Marnie Uhl, your host, and glad you're joining us today. I thank Mark Stone here, Gloria Gross, and all the staff and the happy clappers here. As you can see, we're getting ready to celebrate 4th of July. And coming up, joining us today will be Brian Whitty from the Prescott Valley Parks and Recreation Department to tell us everything that's happening, good things on July 4th here in Prescott Valley. Also, big new thing happening, Prescott Center for the Arts, Summer Repertory Theater. And I have two amazing directors that are be directing two of the shows out of the three here joining us, Bruce Lanning and Paul Epuk. He'll be here in a few minutes. But first, my dear friend, Heidi Doms-Foster of the town of Prescott Valley. We'll be talking about the Community Excellence Awards that the Prescott Valley Chamber of Commerce has started and has worked on for many years. She is a past recipient of Citizen of the Year, and we're really excited. She has kind of taken this program on as a passion. She loves it, and she's going to explain it to you and how you can recognize and nominate somebody that's doing extraordinary things in the community, a business or an organization. So please join me in welcoming Heidi Foster. Yay!
Hello.
Okay.
Well, we're here today to talk about something that's very exciting, and that is how many of you know someone who has done something excellent in the community and you think, wow, they should be recognized. There should be some way to tell them how great they are. And yes. And so the thing is that we see these people who every day, it might be a neighbor or it might be someone in an organization. It might be someone that no one else knows about, but you know about. And we want you to tell the chamber about those people so that we can recognize them. And oftentimes those are people who really don't put themselves out there to be recognized. And those are the people we're looking for. And so the Chamber Community Excellence Awards program is just for that. And so this year, just like the past years, we have Student of the Year, and that one is nominated by people from the school district, teachers and administrators. And so the Student of the Year will be chosen by advisors or administration. We have Teacher of the Year, also chosen by advisors and administration. But as we move on down, we have Organization of the Year. And how many great organizations do we have in Prescott Valley that make this community better? And so you can nominate an Organization of the Year, large or small, who has made a significant contribution to the community. And we have the Community Improvement Awards, which are large and small projects. We have one award for each one, so that the really large projects don't, overshadow the smaller projects, which are just as important to our community. So if you know of a project that has happened this year in the community, be sure and bring that to our attention. And then we have the Norm Pariseau Volunteer of the Year. And Prescott Valley was built on volunteers and continues to just be enhanced by all of our great volunteers. And I'm sure that many of you know a volunteer who has given so much to the community, and we would love to have you nominate them for Norm Pariseau Volunteer of the Year. Norm Pariseau was a longtime Prescott Valley resident who gave of himself in the Lions and in many other ways, and so it's his legacy, this award. And then we have Citizen of the Year. This person, most of these don't need to be chamber members, and the Citizen of the Year is the same way. And it doesn't have to be a politician. It doesn't have to be a head of an organization. It can just be someone down the street from you who has made an amazing contribution to the community. And so we would like to hear about that. We also have Business Leader of the Year. We have Chamber Member of the Year, and of course that person must be a chamber member. And we have a Prescott Valley Heritage Award. And the Prescott Valley Heritage Award is unique in that it's somebody who has been here for a long time, and in the years that they have been here, they've helped to build the community over that time. And so I'm sure a lot of us know people like that. And so the nominations for these awards are due by June 24th. And you can nominate by coming into the chamber office. And Marnie, what is the chamber office address?
7120 East Pav Way.
7120 East Pav Way, or you can call the chamber 772-8857, or you can go online and submit your nomination online at pvchamber.org. And so we just want to hear from you. We have made it so easy to nominate. You don't have to write a long I can't even write. The word is gone. You don't have to write a long narrative. If you can just tell us, and if we have more questions or we want to flesh it out a little bit, we'll call you. And so we've made it so easy. So if you know somebody who's deserving of one of these awards, we really want to hear from you by June 24th. And the banquet to award these honors will be on July 15th. And those tickets are available at the Chamber, and it's always a great time with great food, great entertainment, and also enjoying honoring the people who are the recipients of these awards. So we really want to hear from you soon, and don't forget to give a little recognition to those who work so hard to make our community a great place to live.
Any questions? Well, Heidi, the thing is that we pride ourselves on knowing everything that's going on and knowing a lot of people in the community.
Right.
But we don't know everyone. We don't know those unsung heroes.
That's
the people that are doing really, really special things that should be recognized. Mm-hmm. And in the past, we've had some amazing awardees, and we're looking for more again this year. So,
and they're hiding out there in the community.
They're just hiding and working and doing special
because
stuff.
Those are the people who don't go out and try to get recognition. They're out just making the community a better place to be.
That's right. So and again, it's always fun. Heidi's one member of our standing member of our committee. We do have a committee made up of local business and community leaders that do select the awardees, but it's a cross section, and Heidi's been so gracious as to be on that committee and serve with us because she loves this program. So thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right. And the recipient again is awarded our annual banquet awards ceremony on July the 15th. So, okay, thank you, Heidi. Again, 772-8857, or you can email me, Marnie at pvchamber.org, with your nomination, just who it is, what category, a few lines, why we should recognize them, and then we'll go ahead and take that in. Okay, who took my cheat sheet? It doesn't matter. These two gentlemen need no introduction. They don't need to be reminded of who they are. Both gentlemen I've worked with in the past with Prescott Center for the Arts, amazing directors, and they're here to speak on the new program we've got this summer, Prescott Center for the Arts Summer Repertory Theater. May I please join me in welcoming Bruce Lanning and Paul Epuk. It's all about the theater.
All about. Oh, thank you, Marnie. Marnie played my sweet, sweet wife in the most recent Stage 2 PCA production, August Osage County. And when I say sweet, sweet wife, and I'm glad that ship has sailed now, but it was always great working with Marnie. And here's Bruce to tell you a little bit about the really groundbreaking and new and exciting Prescott Center for the Arts Summer Repertory Theater, which runs from July 8th to August 14th in Stage 2.
In fact, my show is the complete works of William Shakespeare abridged, revised. They have revised it, and we're probably going to revise it when we do it. It's somewhat improvisational in nature. But there are three guys, Adam Long, Daniel Singer, and Jess Winfield, who created this about almost 25 years ago. And I saw it 15 years ago, I guess, or 10 years ago in London, and I loved it so much with the different casts. It was actually created by some Canadians that confuse it further. So there have been various authors that have taken it on, and we're doing it here in Prescott as the opening show and the closing show of our new summer rep. The idea is to try to get people, tourists particularly, from downtown out to our Stage 2, where all these will take place. And in that small, intimate kind of surrounding, we've selected 3 plays. This is just one of them that I'm directing, and Paul's doing another, and Paul's in the third one, so he's a busy man.
Yep, the complete works of Shakespeare abridged. Promises to be a hilarious night.
It's a comedy.
The second show is The Good Doctor, which I'm directing. Now, it's not that big a show originally on Broadway. It was cast with 5 people. I've cast 6 to split up 11 vignettes, all heartwarming and hilarious. And we also have a live 4-piece band on stage for most of the show, too, with live music segues. A wonderful cast, hard-working actors. I love every single one of them. and it's just been so much fun to work with. Now, the third show is Rainmaker, directed by Catherine Miller Hahn, who at the last minute couldn't be here, and she'll hear from me about that later, Kathy. And she's directing Rainmaker with another wonderful cast. Now, the thing about Summer Rep, and one of the appealing attributes to it, is that actors cross over from one show into two shows. For instance, J.P. Perpich is playing the father in The Rainmaker, and he's also playing the narrator in my show, which is a huge part. Two huge parts, and a great opportunity to see one of the area's finest and gifted actors play two completely different roles one night to the next. So we hope that's a selling point. This is our first season. So,
one of the actors that's in his play is in mine, William Larson. I have
there you see.
3 actors who are playing all the roles here. Amber Bosworth is one of them, and they go by their regular names in the show. Bliss Streetman is new to me and just hilarious in that. She was in a previous show recently. And Will Larson, who is sort of our Shakespearean figure behind the whole thing. He's supposed to be the very educated one. All of them don't know what the hell they're doing in putting this on, but they're trying to put on all 37 of Shakespeare's plays within a time limit of about 97 minutes. And primarily what they do is 2 plays. The tragedies, they say, are funnier than the comedies, and that's probably true when you do them in this way. And they do them as fast as they can. In fact, at the end of the play, they're doing 3 different kind of encores where they take the whole thing that they've done with Hamlet and speed it up, and then decide to even speed it up further, and then they do it in reverse, and which is a lot of fun to see them do. But they're improvisational comics, each one of them in so many ways, and have had quite a bit of Shakespeare too, because there is a lot of Shakespeare in this, even though we're making fun of it. We take something like Titus Andronicus, that some of you might know. There was a movie recently named Titus, which is about the goriest Shakespearean play there is, and it was one of his most popular as well. And they do this as a cooking show. Now, if you know that play, there's a lot of cutting up of body parts in it, and you can imagine what ends up in the product that they're going to serve to the audience. But that is just one example. We do Hamlet and Romeo
You mean
and Juliet.
B2 or B2 not?
Yes, that's exactly what he says at the end, and he already knows the line. So. We think.
How's this scheduled, if I may ask?
Starting July 8th,
Plays.
yeah.
You were talking about first yours opens.
We do 6 weeks of each play one night. So we do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday matinee. And I start, for example, with a Friday night, and I end on the 14th, right? 14th.
No, I think
I end the
We'll
14th,
have
which
to
is
check.
a Sunday matinee. And so in between, I'm just doing, my cast is just doing one show a week, which is a little different for us.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, it runs for 6 weeks. Friday, Saturday nights, 7:30 p.m., and then Sunday matinees. The shows alternate the nights of the week and the weekend that they're doing it. The information is on the website, I hope, at pfaa.net is a good functioning website. And you can call Susie Campbell in the box office at 928-445-3286 and buy tickets that way too.
Isn't the beauty of this is somebody that might be in town for just a weekend or a short period of time can really
See all
take
3
advantage of
shows.
seeing all
Right.
3.
Yeah.
We want to do that. We want to really provide something in the summer, not just to take our space up that's just been sitting there in the summertime, but also to get people that are new to town that can come and just see one show, and that's it. Or maybe they stay for a weekend and see all 3. That would be even better. The shows aren't terribly long shows. They're all comic, and I don't know if your show that you're starring in here is completely a comedy, but it's listed as
It's a romantic comedy.
It is.
With true grit heartstrings being pulled. The theme for the season is lunacy, love, and laughter.
And in that order. I think.
You mentioned that it'll be stage 2. Can you tell us where that's located?
It's the fourth dumpster on the left in the alley between Murphy's and the PCA.
Right behind the theater.
And anytime you got to go down a dark alley, or any alley for that matter, to see theater, you know it's going to be great.
And how much are tickets? I gave you that sheet.
I'm not sure.
I don't know where they are.
This is a brand new thing. I think it's $15, I believe.
Yeah.
For a ticket.
I'm just going to, talk about improv. So again, it opens when?
July 8th and runs through August
14.
Website
Good job.
one more time.
PFAA.net.
And I'll just tell you because I know I was checking it out. Click on stage 2 and it puts up all the shows and you can buy your tickets right there.
That's it.
It's general seating. You want to get
General
there
seating,
early,
only 50 seats approximately there, so get your tickets early.
It'll be fun.
It will
Congrats.
be
It's
fun.
I look forward to. Great
Thank you
summer
very much.
program.
Thank you,
Rural
Marnie.
Center for the Arts. Bringing summer rep. How exciting is that? And I look forward to seeing. Oh, I look forward to seeing you, my darling.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing you there,
I will
too.
be there. Okay. As we said when I opened the show, it is coming up the 4th of July, spanning this time that this show would be aired. So joining me now is Brian Woody. He's the director of the Prescott Valley Parks and Recreation, the greatest Parks and Recreation ever. Hey, Brian.
Thank you.
Look,
Thank
this
you.
is just for you.
Well, I appreciate that. This is quite a skyrocketing event. Hey. What do you mean, oh? Come on now. Jump on. Let's go. Only the stars are limitations. Come on. Come on. Hey, this year we are celebrating, believe it or not, 20 years of 4th of July activity in the town of Prescott Valley. So to do that, we have to have a bigger and better event this year. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So we're going crazy. We've got a huge fireworks show coming forward this year. So our vendor is hardworking, doing all of his little magic and formulation of these pyrotechnics that we have. In addition to that, we've got our Heroes to Go Fun Center coming on board. We're going to have a huge inflatable village for small and large kids, if you know what I'm saying here. That's right. So climbing wall, bungees, water fun attractions, giganto slides, all kinds of craziness is going to be going on. That's going to kick off all at 1:30 on Monday, July 4th. We're going to party like there's no tomorrow all the way until 8:30. Then, unfortunately, those inflatables have to come down. And in preparation for the fireworks that will soon follow, so when the lights go off, we're going to light it up right after that. So, in doing all of those good things. Everything is totally free. There's no parking fees. There's no admission fees. There's none of that. Except if you want to go play on the fun stuff. That whole period of time, there's a wristband fee. You can buy those on site. So come out and visit. Get ready to play. The cool part about it is that same wristband is good for you to go visit Freedom Station the very next day. So we can keep the kiddos active and happy and fun and joyous for a 2-day period of time for one low price. So come visit with us and doing those kinds of good things. We're going to have a huge concert. Funk Frequency will be performing on stage. They'll be providing multiple sets throughout that period of time. That's right. The disco, party it up. Just don't trip and fall on those elevated ones, okay? So be careful with that. Food, adult beverages, overall beverages, all those good things will be on site. So come prepared, indulge, and enjoy those things. We just ask a couple of helpful things. Don't bring in alcohol, glass containers, enclosed tents, or pop-up canopies because we don't want to block all of the visual fun that will be going up into the air. And we also ask you to consider your pets. Big booms in the sky is not necessarily a pet-friendly environment, so being that you're there on site, we're encouraging them, please leave them at home, okay, in doing that, and please don't bring them and leave them in the car, because it's a very hot environment, as we all know, on 4th of July. So let's be courteous to our furry little friends in doing those kinds of good things. But please join with us. We're all ready to go. You can bring, of course, your little sun umbrellas, sunscreen, bring the towel because we know you're going to get wet out there playing in the Fun Village, as well as your chairs, and be ready to go. So that's our 4th of July coming up here real quick. Again, Monday, July 4th, all of this fun, fantastic entertainment. As a precursor to all of this, we encourage you to come out Saturday night, July 2nd. Theater on the Green will be hosting Five in the Wheel for a free public concert, so join with us then as well. We're going to kick off and rock and roll our way all the way through this fantastic celebration of 4th of July. So with that, I'm happy to answer any questions that the crowd may have.
One of the art movie Under the Stars going on right now.
Yes, ma'am. Movies Under the Stars are underway. Matter of fact, this Thursday evening, which is going to be June 9th, is the showing of Kung Fu Panda. That's the word I was looking at. Three's the very important part to that. We'll be following that up with a whole host of movies on Thursday evenings, titles of which are Field of Dreams, Jumanji, How to Train Your Dragon 2, all of those good things. So please feel free to join us. Again, movie nights are entirely free. They're done on Thursday evenings, and we'll continue all the way through the month of June with those movies out there at Theater on the Green, which is located at the Civic Center, 7501 East Civic Circle. All righty. Super duper.
Have a good time on the 4th of July, don't we, Brian?
Yes, we do. We party well.
We work, yes. We're working and partying at the same time. It's much later, you know. But again, great
work if you party.
I know. We watch all the other people, but it's a lot of fun and it's a great job. It's the best fireworks display in Arizona, too. So we're excited about that. All right, please recognize someone in the community. Make a nomination for our Community Excellence Awards. Go to our website, pvchamber.org, or you can email me, Marnie at pvchamber.org, or just drop one off at the office here, 7120 East Pavway. We're right across the street from Arizona State Credit Union. They will be awarded our annual banquet and Community Excellence Award ceremony, July 15th. Tickets are available for that. Give Gloria a call. Get another fun evening recognizing, and we just get together to celebrate the Chamber's year and everyone that's done some amazing things. So that's happening. And again, Prescott Center for the Arts Summer Repertory Theater happening July. We got those dates. We got July. Go to pca-az.net or pfaa.net. Click on Stage 2. The whole schedule's there. You can purchase tickets right online, or you can go to the box office at Marina and Willis and purchase tickets there. And a great opportunity to see some great theater and kind of in a fun, casual atmosphere. And I guarantee you, good laughs, right? And really, Stage 2 is behind the Peregrine Bookstore. Make it a little bit less scary than Paul mentioned. You know, you can park at the theater and walk down, but it is on the alley, and it's a great space and a lot of fun over there. So come on out and join us there. And again, thank you all for joining us here on Hot Topics, Prescott Valley Chamber of Commerce. I'm Marnie Uhl. Thank you to everybody for being here. Have a great month. See you on 4th of July.